Hi friends, welcome back. This is science for April 3rd, Friday. Happy Friday. So we're still talking about classifying animals, right? Vertebrates and invertebrates and their different characteristics. Okay, so I found this fun video that's called Classifying Animals Guessing Game. Okay, so they give you a silhouette that looks like this and they give you some characteristics and you have to guess what kind of animal it is. Okay, I also made up a Word document that looks like this that you can type on. Okay, it also has a link on the top of the page. It says, as you watch the video, write down the name of the animal you think they're talking about. Try your best with spelling. Okay, so you're going to write the name of the animal that you think it is. Also, for extra credit, if you would like to write vertebrate or invertebrate next to that animal, that would be fantastic. Okay, to review your skills and what you learned this week about vertebrate and invertebrate animals. Okay, so I'm just going to play the video for you really quick. Okay, just some of it, not all of it, because it's almost a 6-minute video. But I'll play some of it so you can see exactly what they're going to be asking you and what it's going to be like. Okay, let's see.
Hello, everyone. My first hint is people consider me very dangerous. Although my skin looks wet, it is actually very dry and covered in scales.
Ooh, scales. Do you guys remember? What's scales? What kind of animal is that?
And breathe with my lungs.
Ooh, they breathe with lungs. That's another characteristic.
I am?
Let's see.
Yes, you guessed it.
Good job. If you put snake, you're absolutely right.
Snake. But am I a mammal, a fish, a reptile, amphibian, or a bird?
Ooh, who remembers? Who remembers those characteristics and which one it is?
Yes, you guessed it right. I am a reptile.
Oh, good job. Let's see if you put that down. Nice job. Let's look at the next one.
My first hint is I love to swim. I don't breathe with lungs, but instead I have gills that help me absorb oxygen from the water.
Oh, gills from the water.
Most
Let's
creatures
see.
like me are scaly, have fins, and lay eggs. Do you know what I am? You guessed it right. That was easy. I am a fish. And since I'm a fish, that means you know what kind of animal I am. I'm not a mammal. I'm not a bird. Not a reptile. Not an amphibian. I am a fish.
Okay. So that's just a cute little video that you guys can watch and try and, you're going to write the name of the animal down. Then you can write invertebrate or vertebrate or whatever animal invertebrates that you want to write. You can write fish, amphibian, reptile. Okay. So that's a cute little activity that I found that I thought you guys would enjoy. Okay, make sure that you write it before they tell you because you're supposed to be guessing. Okay. After you complete that activity and you watch the video, you're going to do an invertebrate and vertebrate quiz, okay? Which is very easy. This should not be too difficult. You're going to have a word bank, okay, with the word insects, gills, earthworm, water, frog, vertebrate, lungs, insects, colony, starfish, octopus, and invertebrates. Okay, you're going to read the sentences aloud and you're going to figure out which word belongs in that sentence. Okay, parents, if you want to limit the choices for them to make it easier as a modification, that's also fine. I don't think they'll need it though, because this is not that difficult. So let's look at number 1. Blank are animals without a backbone. Right, we talked about that. What are animals without backbones? Right, your answer would be invertebrates. So you're going to write that on the line. The bird is an example of a blank. Remember we talked about this group of animals had 5 different types. A bird is an example of a vertebrate animal. So you would write vertebrates on the line. Blank can squirt a dark ink cloud to hide from enemies. You guys know what that is? What kind of animal lives in the ocean that squirts ink to hide from enemies? It's an invertebrate animal. You found it. Good job. Octopus. Number 4. Ants live together in a blank, right? Ants are insects. They're considered an invertebrate, right? So what type of invertebrate is an ant that lives together in a what? Let's look at our choices. Insects, gills, earthworm, frog, vertebrate, colony, starfish, octopus, right? You're right, it's a colony. A cat breathes air through its what? Okay, a cat is an example of a vertebrate. Okay, it has a backbone. It is a mammal, and mammals breathe through what? Okay, you have 2 different choices. You have gills and lungs. What do we think? If it's a mammal, you're right, they breathe with lungs. So you would write the word lungs on the line. Fish live in blank and breathe using blank. Where do fish live? Okay, we know fish live in the ocean, right? The ocean is a type of body of water. And they breathe using what? Do fish use lungs? Or do fish use what? They also stated it in the video that you were just watching. They use gills. Good. Number 7, a blank can regrow an arm if it breaks off. Well, does anybody know? This is an invertebrate animal that lives in the ocean. If they break off an arm, they can grow it back. Okay, it's actually a starfish. Okay, I burrow into the soil to stay safe. I am an what? This is also an invertebrate animal. Some characteristics about this invertebrate animal. An earthworm, right? An earthworm lives in the dirt, digs in the dirt. A blank is an amphibian. This is a group of vertebrate animals that we talked about. Which one of these is an amphibian? An earthworm, an octopus, starfish, or frog? Right? Frog, you guessed it. Good job. Ants, butterflies, and moths are all what? Insects, right? They're all different types of insects or invertebrates. Lizards have dry, scaly skin, which makes them what? Lizards are reptiles, right? For some reason, I did not have the word reptile in there. Okay, that's fine. So you'll just have to write the word reptile on the line and fill it in your word bank. That's okay. You should have known that one, right? We've talked about that. Good job. Lizards and reptiles are another type of vertebrate animal. Okay, so that's what you're going to do for tomorrow. The fun video, you're going to guess the animal, then you're going to do the quiz to wrap up the week. Thank you. Have a good weekend.